Hello and welcome to part 26 of my playthrough of the Pixelberry Studios mobile game High School Story. In this one, we set up a school carnival, we then put on a talent show, and finally we enjoy some friend fiction by Nishan. Let's go. Okay, it's been a little while since I played High School Story. The reason being, I think the more I did quests that weren't the main storyline, and the more time I spent just trying to get through bits without the characters I care about, my interest was just fading fast. I want to get back into the main storyline, spend time with my faves. So we're going to do School Carnival Part 1. If I remember right, this School Carnival comes after a big win in the main storyline quest with regards to our school versus Hearst High. So Peyton says to us, we should do something fun, like, I don't know, a carnival. And I need to have Peyton and have one upgraded prep hangout, and not to worry, I totally have that. So, we're all agreed that we should have a carnival, but who should plan it? Nobody seems to be stepping up. Oh, I'm stepping up. Autumn? Do you know how to plan a carnival? I'm pretty creative, but that's a big task. I like big tasks, and it was my idea, so it sounds like Nishan would be perfect. Me? I'm just kidding. Peyton, let's plan a carnival. Whee! Loren and a friend are planning a carnival at the school. Are you excited? Yes. A school carnival, I don't even know how to begin organising that. It's a snap. All we have to do is rent rides, set up game booths, make food, decorate. Whoa. Peyton, you've done this before, haven't you? Not exactly, but I might have spent hours and hours fantasizing about organising a carnival and then putting all my ideas in this color-coded binder. It sounds like you've got a lot of the details covered, but where exactly are we going to throw this thing? Obviously school. A carnival won't be much fun if we don't have the space for it. Yeah, luckily I have 26 unlocked plots. I think I've unlocked all of them now, just for ease of placing random things, but you can probably see I've not tried very hard with the organisation of my school. I have seen pictures of people's, schools from the past, in High School Stories being actively played. Lots of pictures of really well put together, organised and beautiful schools. Mine is not going to be like that. I tried, you can see here with the prep bit, but I gave up. What do you think? Is this enough space? It's all right, but the elephant pen is going to need to be kind of tight. Elephant pen. What? I'm kidding, Loren. This is perfect. We'll put the rides over here, and the food should definitely be over there, and the games will be behind the tunnel of love. Loren just cleared the space for school carnival. Were you invited? Yes. You round your friends up. Let me guess. You want help setting up the carnival? Of course! If we want this to happen, we're going to have to split up the tasks. For example, I called dibs on the Tunnel of Love. I have so many ideas for it. Heart-shaped boats, heart-shaped flowers, heart-shaped hearts. What about the rest of you? Easy. Rides. Called it. Don't you think the person in charge of rides should be able to calculate what happens to the human body at extreme velocities? Hey, I know what happens to the human body at extreme velocities. All kinds of awesome. It's probably better if both of you plan it. I'm taking over food, obviously. I don't trust anyone else to cater to my sophisticated palate. Sure, and I think we all know who should run the games booths. I do like brutally punishing people for their failures. I'd love to help with the games too. I can paint the booths to make them extra appealing. And that only leaves Wes. You look around, but Wes is nowhere to be found. I could have sworn he was here a second ago. Oh well, at least we covered the basics. Mia, Peyton, Sakura, and Autumn head out. Julian and Nishan come to you. Hey guys, how's planning out the rides going? Great! We've been looking at the rental company's online catalog and ruling out the rides with the highest bucket factor. That's about how long it takes to get you off the ride and find a bucket, so you can... I got it, no need for details. Just tell me what rides you're interested in. I'm pushing to get the Tsunami Whip Splash. It's this crazy water coaster that races you through a rip-roaring rapids and heaves you off a huge waterfall. Intense! And I want to get the Gravitator. It's brilliant. Unsuspecting victims step onto a large spinning platter that pins them to the wall. Why do we need that ride again? Because centrifugal force. I can make up words too, blibbity bloobity wobble dobble. Both of those rides sound great. Can I help with anything? Well, we ran into a little problem. It's going to be hard to rent rides without a way to pay for them. Care to lend us a hand? Or a large amount of money? Because that'd work too. Of course. If we want people to have fun, we're going to need some awesome rides. 250,000 coins. They want $250,000 from me. But luckily, I have unlimited money, so that I can give. Alright guys, I think this should cover the cost of the rides, I say, thumbing out the cash and thrusting it into their hands. Excellent. I've already got the Tsunami Whip Splash and the Gravitator ordered, but they're doing a rent 2 rides, get 1 free deal. Did you want to pick the third? What are my options? Looks like they got the Ferris wheel and the chair swings. Which do you like better? Obviously the Ferris wheel. I'm a fan of the Ferris wheel, personally. Ah yes, a testament to modern human engineering, and a great place to make out. Loren just got some rides for the carnival. What rides do you think Loren chose? Julian and Nishan walk away discussing logistics. When you turn around, Mia is glaring at you. Mia, you scared me. Good, because we have a problem. I have plans, big plans for the food table, but I don't have anyone to implement them. I'm sure a lot of people would be willing to lend a helping hand. What I need is a helping tongue. Well, you know what I mean. I need people with discerning palates, people with sophisticated tastes, people who keep up with the latest trends in culinary perfection. Can I help in any way? Do you know what chanterelles are? What are chanterelles? They're mushrooms. Maybe you do know something about the culinary world. That's great. Oh, okay, we have so much to do. I need you to go to the farmer's market and buy vegetables, go to the free-range farm to pick up fresh milk, butter, and eggs, and then... Whoa, Mia, that's a lot to do. I've been helping Peyton check in on the others. I don't think I could do both jobs. What am I supposed to do then? How about I just try to find someone else to help you? I want the food to be amazing, and that means finding someone with good taste. Literally. A level 2 hipster, and a level 2 hipster. Dang it, I need another hipster. Okay, because he's got a hat on, the default outfit for the hipster guy is a hat. I've made him Ryan from High School Musical. I hope I haven't already made a Ryan from High School Musical. I'm pretty sure I haven't. So we've got Ryan from High School Musical here. Let's go. Mia, I found some people who know what chanterelles are. We heard you wanted people with refined palates. Ryan and I love food. Oh, this is Ariel from The Little Mermaid. It's one thing to love food, it's another to know food. Of course it is, trust us, we know what we're talking about. Alright, prove it. We'll see if you're connoisseurs or just cons. Explain your philosophy of good food. Sometime later. In conclusion, that's why we believe fair trade and organic produce will save the world and the soul. Not bad, but there's one last test. We're going to play food association. I say a food, you tell me what it pairs best with. Peanut butter, fig jam, strawberries, balsamic vinegar, deglazed so it's thick and syrupy. Baguettes? Nothing. The best baguettes are from France and don't require anything except for grass-fed butter. I may have underestimated you. Apparently, Loren, our school isn't entirely tasteless. Yay! Come on, my sous chefs, let's create the menu du carnival. Mia, Ariel, and Ryan walk off. Speaking of foods you can only hope are edible. Loren's carnival just got a lot more tasty. What foods do you think will be there? Well, I mean, I feel like the classics should be like corn dogs, funnel cake. What else do American carnivals usually involve? Corn dogs and funnel cake, hot dogs, burgers, deep fried Oreos. I think I had one of those once while I was in America, at a carnival specifically. You head towards a space where Sakura and Autumn are setting up the carnival games. How's it going over here? Great. Terrible. I'm getting mixed messages? Well, we know which carnival games to put up. We decided to do High Striker, where you strike a pad with a hammer to hit a bell, the classic ring toss, where you throw plastic rings at old-fashioned soda bottlenecks, and the rope ladder climb. Those all sound great, what's the problem? We're having some construction issues. Sakura tried, but Autumn gestures helplessly at a pile of wood beams that have been nailed together poorly. This was a piece of cake in Minecraft. Let me grab a couple more people and we'll figure it out. We need a few people who can build a booth IRL. Alright, so we can have an artist. Well, we'll still use Toby. Okay, right, so I've got artist prep, student gov. Toby. Hey guys, I heard you needed something built. I specialize in 3D models. That's not true. Real Toby specializes in stuffed toys. Yeah, and Elle and I did a construction project for our volunteering organization. We're happy to help out. Think of us as your team. It's good to have you all on board. We have a few carnival games to build that Sakura and I designed. Basically, I'm gonna need you three to create my vision exactly as I describe it. Yeah, let me know where to start. I can start constructing the booths if you hand me a toolkit. Need me to hang up some streamers? I've got 20. This is kind of like StarCraft, but better. Come on, drones. Construct additional pylons. Yeah! Okay. A little while later, you, Autumn, and Sakura stand in front of the finished game booths. These look like so much fun. They came out pretty good, didn't they? Yeah! Not bad, drones. The ring toss arena looks like the perfect exercise in futility. Thanks, that's what I was going for. And Toby, the painted giraffe that you put on the High Striker game makes a bell look so much higher. I like it. I thought it was a nice touch. Elle, the spindly rope ladder you made for the ladder climb looks so cool, and only a little daunting. Excellent. Loren's Carnival now has 100% more games. Could you beat Loren at ring toss? Peyton comes up to you as you inspect the rest of the carnival area. Hey Peyton, everything's nearly in place, the rides are set up, the food table's on its way. Am I forgetting anything else?
Well, the areas around the rides could use some sprucing up. People will need something to look at while walking from one ride to another. It's looking especially empty around my tunnel of love.
I'll see what I can do.
Yay!
6 flower boxes, 20 brick paths, 8 balloons. I'm pretty sure I do have balloons, they're just in storage. Should be it. Done. Done! Do the decorations look alright, Peyton?
Oh, the balloons and the flowers and the paths, they all match. Squee! Alright, this carnival has the official Peyton stamp of approval. You get everyone to come in, and I'm gonna get my tunnel of love open for business.
Come one, come all, Lorenz Carnival is now open. What do you want to do first? The gates to the carnival open. At the entrance, Wes greets people. He's a greeter. Welcome to the greatest carnival the city's ever seen. Feast your eyes on the crazy rides and the bright lights, or simply feast on the finest of fair foods. Wow, what an introduction in here. I thought you slipped out of helping us with the carnival. Would I do that? Well, I didn't. I couldn't turn down being a carnival barker. It's the most important job there is. Besides, I want to make sure everyone has a good time. Especially you. He glanced at Wes suspiciously. He raises his hands in surrender. Honest, everyone's really grateful for all you've done for them. We want you to enjoy yourself. Alright, what should I do first? You may have heard there's a tunnel of love. Peyton's mentioned it once or twice. Or like 10 times. Wes leads you to the Tunnel of Love's entrance, where Peyton is standing utterly alone. Behind her, the swan boats drift emptily in the water. That's sad.
Hey guys.
Peyton, what's going on?
It's just... the carnival's been open for a while now, and you're the only ones in line for my ride. There are couples at the school, right?
Of course they are. I will find them. I have 6 couples. I do have them. Step right up, step right up. Peyton's romantic tunnel of love is sure to lighten your hearts and your pockets. I don't know if we need to say that last part, but couples wandering past look curiously at Peyton's ride and start getting into line. Looks like it did the trick just the same. There's definitely love in the air, or at least couples in line for Peyton's tunnel of love.
Thanks, you two.
Things are getting romantic at Lorenz Carnival. Guess which couples are going into the tunnel of love?
Now, as thanks for all of your help, Loren, you're going first. Pick who you want to go in with.
Me. And I will pick Toby. I'm just gonna keep using him. I hope it doesn't seem like he's not real. He is real. Toby, would you go into the tunnel of love with me? You know I'd love to. I can't do an impression of him because we have the same accents from the same general area. But obviously he's got a man's voice. Toby takes your hand and you both step into a swan boat. I can't wait to see what's ahead. Inside the Tunnel of Love, the boat glides forward, gently passing through a curtain of hearts and into the tunnel beyond. You float into one room with a beautiful red and purple sunset. Oh, it's so romantic. It really is. In the next room, you see a picnic on the beach side. I'd love to go on a beach date with you. Hee hee, we could definitely make some waves. And in the last room, you glide under a dome of infinite dazzling stars. Oh, Loren, it's so beautiful. Toby turns to you with a hopeful expression. And in that moment, you know you have to kiss him or compliment him. I'll give him a little smooch. You lean in and give Toby a tender kiss that warms you both. You hold hands as the boat floats gently back into the beginning of the ride. One time, Toby and I were actually on a boat at a zoo. Like a little boat ride around a small section of the zoo enclosure. But it was like a multiple person boat. So we were at the front and then there was another couple behind us and I could like audibly hear very loudly the lip smacking sounds of them making out behind us, and I chanced like a small look behind and I was like, oh god. Oh no. After the tunnel of ends, you and Toby jump out. Where now? I hear that most of the rides here are made for 2. Then what are we waiting for? You and Toby climb into Julian's water coaster and it rockets forward, twisting and turning in stomach-dropping loops. This is pretty crazy, I might be getting sick. How did this pass the bucket test? You find yourself plastered to the walls of a spinning top inside Nishan's gravitator. Oof. Oof. Roblox oof sound. And finally, you take a breather at the top of a colourfully lit Ferris wheel. We just go round and round this forever. I know, right? It's my favourite ride. I can see why. Ha ha! Loren and a friend just had a great time on some carnival rides. Jealous? You step off the last ride and find Wes. Hey Loren, ready for your next attraction? As long as it's food, I'm starving. You walk to the snack table where Mia is trying unsuccessfully to get people to pick up her treats. Does no one want any cotton candy? What is wrong with people? I'll take some cotton candy, Mia. Finally, here. She hands you a sample and you pop it in your mouth. Whoa, that's weird. What is in this? You don't like it? I told those hipsters putting in that extra cup of basil was not a good idea. No, I mean, did you say basil? Yeah, it's a basil apricot candy. Apricot. I get it. I get it. I'm starting to see why people aren't biting. Mia glances over at a plate with slices of sausage and lumps of batter. I'm guessing you're not gonna like our deconstructed corn dog either. This is a disaster. No one's eating the food. What should I do? We just need people to go on a food run. Who's it? Why doesn't anyone like the food? What's wrong with it? Oh, I really appreciate that she tried. I'm gonna send Chad, Ariel, and Don out on the food run. Who's ready for a food run? I can drive! Anything to save the carnival snacks. That's Don Lothario from The Sims 2. An hour later, the food is purchased and you and Mia set up some picnic tables with more recognisable carnival food fare. This looks great, thanks for the help. Yeah, now everyone get your corn dogs right here, hot and fresh. And they're on sticks, since you weirdos seem to like that so much. Soon, the food area is teeming with people attracted by the delicious scents. Well, it seems like you were right. No one likes gourmet food. I wouldn't say that. You point to Julie and a nishan nearby. Whoa, Mia, these corn dogs are really good, especially with that fancy pants mustard and ketchup stuff you got on the tables. Oh yeah, the mustard's hand-ground from France, and the ketchup was made fresh this morning. Nice. The selection of condiments is statistically satisfying. Thanks! Loren helped a friend fix a fair food fiasco. Try saying that 10 times fast while eating a corn dog. I will not. But I could go for a corn dog. I like a corn dog. Wes finds you eating a funnel cake, classic, in front of the snack cart. Why does fried dough taste so good? Why do people like secrets? Because they're both so delicious. Now then, it's time to step up. Are you ready for the chance to win tonight's ultimate prize? Yes? Great! Grab a friend, we're going to the games. Okay, Loren, and a classmate except Autumn and Sakura. Just go at random here. Oh, Hiro. Okay. You and Hiro arrive at the game booths. Who wants to go first? Who wants to try their hand at winning our ultimate prize? Me! I'll go first! I'm not very good at games, though. It's pretty simple. You have 1 minute to make it through 3 game challenges, the ring toss, the high striker, and the rope ladder climb. You only get 1 try at each challenge and you have to move on to the next one. Got it? Yep. Good. Go! Hiro sprints forward toward the ring toss, grabs a ring, and throws it at a row of soda bottles a few feet away. The ring bounces off the hard plastic of the bottleneck. Too bad. Get moving! Hiro runs towards a high striker, grabs a hammer resting nearby, and strikes the metal plate at the base of the tower. Yeah! The puck rises up along the painted neck of a giraffe, climbing, but falls just shy of the bell at the giraffe's head. So I can't try that again? Time's a wasting. Hiro runs over to a rope ladder suspended horizontally over soft mats. Almost immediately, the rope ladder tilts dangerously to the right, sending Hiro off it. I take it I didn't win? Nope, too bad. The prize really was yours to lose. Hiro starts to sadly walk away, but Autumn steps up with a consolation prize. But it's okay, you still get a stuffed animal just for trying. Sakura snatches the prize out of her hands and rips it apart. Rah! No, you don't! Sakura, we only have so many stuffed animals! Whoa, why'd you do that? Miss Softy here keeps trying to hand out prizes to every Bruce Butterfingers and Taylor Terrible Tossers that comes to the booth. It's because the games that we made are too hard. If they were easy, then everybody would win. Don't you agree, Loren? Well, the games did look a little too hard. Why don't you try and see for yourself, and then we can talk about prizes. Yeah, just give me a moment to see what I'm up against. Alright, I think I've got it. Are you ready? You have 1 minute starting now. You run up to the ring toss station, grab a plastic ring, and throw it. Low? No, you throw the ring so low it strikes the ground and bounces away. Whoops. Weak! Keep it moving. High strikers next. You run up to a numbered tower with a metal plate at the bottom. Sakura hands you a hammer. Whoa, this thing's heavy. You manage to raise it over your head, but at the top it teeters to the side. What do? Keep your grip. You balance the hammer and strike down on the plate. The puck rockets up and hits the bell at the top. Winner! Hurry up, Loren, you're running out of time. You run to the rope ladder. You climb on and immediately the ladder starts teetering wildly to the right and left. Whoa, this ladder swings. Stay balanced. You inch forward carefully. Suddenly the ladder dips to the left. What do? Balance right. You put your weight on the right and the ladder settles. You clamber to the top. Yeah, go Loren. You hop off the ladder as Sakura and Autumn come up to you. Wow, that wasn't completely terrible. Thanks. I think she means good job and you've won the ultimate prize. Autumn hands you a gigantic stuffed panda. Loren just went through an obstacle course at the carnival. How do you think Loren did? Quite well. So what do you think of my epic carnival game challenge? I had a really great time, but it was kind of difficult. See, that's why I give out prizes to everyone who plays the game, so they can feel good about participating. But if you just give out prizes to everyone, it makes the games a little less competitive. I see both your points. What do you suggest we do?
What do you say? Give out prizes to all. Prizes for everybody. Ugh, fine. I guess it's kind of like giving someone an achievement just for playing the game. But if we're doing that, we need more prizes on it. Let's make sure there are enough prizes. 30,000? No, 300,000. One quick trip to the toy store later. I'm just splashing my cash. Alright, I've got a bag of stuffed animals right here. Do with it as you please. Yay! Loren just restocked the game booth with prizes. Isn't that sweet? Yes. The rest of the evening goes by in a fun blur, and by the end, you and your friends regroup at the picnic tables. Success! The carnival was amazing! Went off without a hitch. Guess who got to make out in a swan boat? Hint, 2 letters across. Me! Wanna know why my night was awesome? I rode my water coaster 6 times! Eat that, bucket test! What's the bucket test? Trust me, you're better off not knowing. So Cora, did you have fun? Sure. What I really loved was the food. Whose idea was it to slice up hot dogs and make savory cotton candy? Oh, it was mine. And your games were great, Sakura. I won a prize. Didn't everyone? Loren, what was your favorite part? What was my favorite part? The food. Realistically, it would be the food. It was pretty good, wasn't it? But really, the entire thing was a blast. We should do something like this every year. Uh-huh. Yeah. Hear, hear. Hey, I just got a text from my cousin, the one who had the fashion show in Paris. Bridget, what's she up to? It sounds like she needs our help. What's happened to Bridget? Find out in the next quest. The talent show. Okay. It seems like that is the next main storyline quest. So... Gosh. I will do it. There's so many quests. Oh, I'm overrun with quests. I'm going to do the talent show. Let's do it. Bridget's French, right? So finally I get to do a different accent. It's my cousin Mia here. I need help. Mia, there you are. I'm in desperate need of your assistance. I didn't know you were back from your trip to Paris. What's wrong? Oh no, she's not French. Have we met her before? Am I crazy? You know what? She's gonna stay French. Why not? Like, let's say she is her French cousin who was in America, but she is French. So I can keep doing the accent. My school at Dina Preparatory Academy hosts an amazing annual talent show. Since we are a small school, we have an arrangement with Erst I to rent out their gymnasium. But at the last minute, they cancelled on us. Apparently, their school is having enough problems of their own with the principal being suspended. Oh no, so you've got nowhere to put on your talent show? Well, I think we can help you out with that. Yeah, why don't you host it here? Thank you. Mia always tells us of your generosity. I see now that she wasn't exaggerating. And if we hosted this show, we get to participate, right? I don't see why not. Squee! Totes fun! Loren is planning a talent show. Wantin, what's your talent? Now all that remains is to return to Athena Academy student body president with your kind offer. Would some of your classmates like to come? There will be some talking to do in terms of settling everything. We should form a committee to help plan everything. We'll need someone organized, and it would be good to also get someone someone excited about performing at the talent show. And someone cool so we make a good impression on Athena Academy. That shouldn't be too hard to find. Oh dear, and there's one last thing I should mention. Athena Academy is strictly an all-girls school. No boys are allowed on the grounds. That won't be a problem, will it? If we're going to impress the girls at Athena Academy, we'll need a great group. Okay, level 6 student golf, that will be Elle Woods from Legally Blonde. Level 6 girl actor, that will be Sharpay from High School Musical. And a level 4 girl hipster, that will be Ariel from The Little Mermaid. Where are my binders? Loren, hand me that stack of papers. What's all this? We need to be prepared, don't we? I've got charts for all the best places on campus to hold a talent show, diagrams of our parking lots, and a roster of potential participants. You can count the drama club in. We've been waiting for a chance to get back in the spotlight. Easy, girls. Play it cool. You don't want to scare them off. Let's start with, hey, we heard you need some help. That sounds reasonable. Now, come on. Bridget's going to drive us over to Athena Academy. Ladies, welcome to Athena Academy. You and your friends walk down a pristine garden path through a marble archway and onto the grounds of Athena Academy. You spot statue gardens and flowing fountains surrounded by flowers and shrubs. Whoa, this place is swanky. Is that a peacock? This would be the perfect place for a performance of the Odyssey. Ooh, are those all organic fair trade berries in the snack stand? Okay, now I'm impressed. Hee, I'm glad you like our campus. Oh, there's Lacey. She's our class president. Well, well, quite the delegation. Hello, I'm Loren, and these are my friends. We heard you were having some trouble with your annual talent show. Yeah, those flakes at Hearst totally bailed on us. Well, we'd be happy to let you use our facilities. Seriously, that would be like the best ever. You do have a big enough space, right? Of course. If you'll look here, you'll see that I've designed the ideal locations for a talent show. And on behalf of our school, I know we'll have a lot of people interested in participating. I'm impressed. Hearst never showed this kind of interest in what we were doing. They barely even bothered to come to our performance. But we will have to approve all the acts from your school. That's just how things are done here. Of course. Great. Then we'll drop by later to check out your school, make sure your space is big enough, and watch the acts. Loren visited an all-girls prep school. Think Loren was able to fit in? God, absolutely not. No way. I wonder how that would have played out if I was playing as a boy character. What they would have said. Would they made special exemption or been like, they have to just report back to you? When you arrive back at your school, you find the front lawn crowded with dancers running into each other. What's going on? Are people practicing the talent show already? I might have sent out an email blast in the car on the ride back. Your phone beeps. You look at the text from one of your dancer friends. Need help choreographing for talent show. Come quick and bring help. Sounds like they could use some choreography. Are you volunteering? I'm gonna have my hands full organizing the logistics for the show. And dancing isn't exactly my speciality, but I bet a cheerleader could help. They're experts at planning big dance numbers for pep rallies and halftime shows. Alright, level 5 dancer. Oh my god, my Mike Chang is not level 5. I need to level him up. Okay, there we go. Level 5. And then level 7 cheerleader. Shall we level Shane? No, because if it doesn't say specifically Shane, it's not going to give us Shane-specific dialogue. So we're going to go with Brittany from Glee. What are you doing? It's my turn to do a solo. Please, you've been hogging the center stage all day. Let someone else have a turn. Hey, I heard you have a problem over here. What's wrong? Loren, like I said in my text, it's not going well. We've got good dancers, but the teamwork is lacking. I think I've got a solution. The cheerleaders are here to save the day. Are we really going to have to take dancing advice from pom-poms over here? Cheerleading is just jumping and shouting. Mike Chang would never have that attitude. Brittany would also never have this attitude. Hey, I've choreographed dance numbers with over 15 cheerleaders. If you give me a chance, you might just find that I know what I'm talking about. Well, she does. Besides, there's no way the Athena Academy girls are going to approve your routine the way it is, so if you want to be in the show, you better listen up. I guess it's worth a shot. Trust me, I've got this. And so, the Athena Academy girls arrive at your school just in time to see the dancers and cheerleaders perform. That's it. Twist, twist, kick, and jump. The cheerleaders and dancers bound across the performance area, shimmying and spinning to the beat of the music. It's working! It's really working! Who knew cheerleaders could be so useful? Wow, Loren, not bad. I'll approve it for the talent show. Awesome! Brittany helped Tylee and Mike put a dance routine together. After the performance, Lacey, Bridget, and a new girl come up to you. We're ready for that tour! Oh, I don't think the two of you have met. Loren, this is my personal assistant, the student body secretary, Catherine. A pretty girl timidly steps forward and smiles shyly. Hello, nice to meet you. I really wanted to say that your school's just so beautiful and... Okay, Catherine, I'm sure Loren is very busy. We should get on with the tour. Oh, right, of course. Over the next hour, you give the Athena Academy girls a tour of your school. And over here, we've got the classrooms, and here's where our sporty classmates like to hang out. Your school's great, Loren. Really, it's 5 times the size of Athena Academy easily, and I love it. There's just one small, tiny thing. What is it? Your school is maybe a little bit too... sprawling? Yeah, exactly. Aren't you worried people get lost around here? Maybe you could set up some paths, to make sure everyone from Athena Academy can find their way. Great idea, Bridge. Think you can make that happen, Loren? 25 slate paths. What a hideous choice. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, I'm not even looking where they're going, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25. Let's go. Collect reward. Magnifique! Thank you, Loren. This school, you guys are really something special. You know that? No one's ever been this nice to us. Just glad we could help. Loren is paving the way. Where do you think Loren is headed? Well, according to where I put these paths, just off into the far corner of the grounds. Hey, Loren, we've got a problem. Bridget elbows you and whispers. Loren, who is that? He's so hot. Is he available? Bridget, Lacey, and Catherine, meet Wes, our resident troublemaker. A pleasure. Hello. He doesn't look like he's that much trouble. Oh yeah? Just wait till you get to know me.
You had a problem? Oh, right. Can we talk? Wes pulls you away from the Athena girls. I don't want to say this in front of our fancy visitors. I know you're trying to impress them, but the skaters are all worked up over your talent show. They're practicing in the Slacker hangout right now, and they're terrible. It's all running into each other and endless squabbling over who gets to use a ramp. Sounds like they need someone to organize a schedule for them. But what about the Athena Academy girls? I'll keep your girls busy with a tour of the school's most historic drinking fountains. We'll have a grand old time. You find a way to take care of the skaters. The skateboarders want to be in the talent show, but they're not exactly organized. Okay, Tony Hawk, who's my one skater. I need another skater. Dang it. And then a prep. Right. Let me buy a skater. Okay, I just had to look up if there are any fictional skater girls out there in media, and apparently there's like a skateboarding teenage girl called Sarah in The Crow, like that movie with Brandon Lee that's been recently remade starring Pennywise. So we're gonna go with that, Sarah. Right, so that's everybody. Out of the way, I'm in the middle of a run! You've been using the half pipe for the last hour, give someone else a turn! It looks like you're in need of some organization. Ugh, you sound just like my mom, and my math teacher, and the guy at the DMV. I promise this won't be as bad now if you'll just step right over here. I've organized and color-coded some spreadsheets. Huh, no more arguing. I guess whatever you did must have worked. I had the skaters all sign up for time slots. Now everyone gets a chance to practice. In fact, some of them even decided to work together. The only thing better than one wicked skateboard trick is two. As you and the girls from Athena Academy watch, the skaters put on a spectacular show with jumps, tricks, and flips. That is so cool. I know, right? Yeah, we don't exactly have skaters at Athena. This act is gonna seriously kill. Chase helps Sarah and Tony Hawk get organized on the half pipe. As you leave the Slacker hangout, Nishan runs up to you. So, about this talent show, I have a minor request for some supplies. What? Shh. Don't ask any questions. All will be revealed in time. Have 8 potted plants, okay. He says, I've got some big plans for the talent show, but I could use some props. Okay. I don't have any of these, so 1, 2... Wow, they're expensive. 30 grand. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 6 pot benches and 5 trees. Potted plants, benches, and trees. Do I even want to know? A good magician never reveals his secrets. Well, this magician is going to have to. No one gets into this talent show without our approval. Ladies, a small demonstration will perhaps suffice. I just need a volunteer from the audience. Any volunteer at all? Loren, pick a card, any card. Nishan fans out a deck of cards and holds them out to you. You pull one from the middle and hold it up. The 7 of Hearts. And now, if you'll memorize that card and put it in the back of the deck, and prepare to be amazed. You replace the 7 of Hearts at the deck, and Nishan shuffles the cards. Now, Loren, tell me, was this your card? With a flourish, Nishan pulls out the 5 of Clubs and holds it up to you. I had the 7 of Hearts. What? It's not? Oh, please, this magic trick is a lame city. Well, how can I be expected to find Loren's card when someone here already stole it? With a flourish, Nishan waves his hand and pulls a 7 of Hearts out of Catherine's shirt pocket. What? How? Would you believe me if I said magic? Save it for your act. You're in the show. Loren is helping a friend make some magic. Hey Loren, do you have a minute? Some people are trying to organize a spoken word reading, but it's not going so well. They could really use some help. What's the problem? Well, there's a hipster and an emo kid working together, but neither of them is exactly used to public speaking. I watched them practice, and I could barely hear a word they said. Sounds like they need help from someone who knows how to project. Maybe an actor could help. Alright, I don't have an emo! God, I'm having to do so much classmate buying. Okay, we're gonna go with Lydia from Beetlejuice, because the Beetlejuice sequel is coming out, so, you know, that she's on the brain. Let's go with that. We've got an emo now. So, Lydia, my emo, and then a level 6 hipster. Gonna level Ariel. Ariel, her name is Ariel. Leveled, and then an actor. We're gonna go with Joey Tribbiani. You walk up with Autumn and Joey to find Lydia and Ariel practicing. Mumble framble. This is your performance? It's called Mumblecore, Loren, and it's really hot right now. I don't think that's exactly how it's supposed to go. Autumn's right. Mumblecore is all about natural improvised dialogue, not actual mumbling. What? Here, let me give you a crash course before the Athena Academy girls come back. Hey, we heard there's another act. You guys want to audition? I think we're ready. In this scene, we're neighborhood friends reminiscing about Lydia's childhood pet dog. And begin! It's weird, right? I mean, isn't it weird to think that we had this little animal who was just totally into everything we did? That's kind of the whole point of a dog, right? They're enthusiastic, they're loyal. Not like people, you know? People, they let you down. I mean, not like they mean to. People are just more complicated. Everything we do is complicated. A dog is simple. A few more minutes of the performance and the scene ends. That was actually kind of deep. Kind of like found poetry. You're in. Okay. Joey helped Lydia and Ariel with a performance. Great. I think that was the last act that was waiting for approval. Nice. We'll just head back to Athena Academy and get ready for our own performance. You're gonna be in the talent show. What's your act? Well, let's just call it a surprise for now. Oh no, I just got an emergency email. We've only sold a handful of tickets and sales have ground to a halt. Apparently, someone's been going around town putting up signs that our talent show is cancelled. What? Who would do that? My source says she saw a guy in a hearse-tie jacket and a group of cheerleaders putting up the signs. I bet Max and Cara heard that we're hosting, and this is their idea of a joke. What do we do now? It's obvious, isn't it? Unless you want to be performing to empty seats, we've got to counter-advertise that the show's still on. But we spent all the money the school budgeted for the talent show. Loren, I hate to ask this, but do you think you could help us out? We need to sell more tickets. Some advertising money would go a long way, of course. Moneybags Loren. Oh my gosh, we did it! Signs are everywhere and the tickets are sold out! No way. Way? Well, it's all thanks to Loren. I have to say, I like these new posters. Athena Talent Show at Hearst is cancelled due to rampant fraud, but the show must go on at Loren's school, which I guess is the school's official name. This talent show is going to be a hit, and we've done it all together. Loren's hosting a talent show, and you're invited. Okay, girls, we better go practice for our acts. It's almost time for the show. Hey, that reminds me. Loren, what's your talent? Recruiting people to this school? Very funny. I mean, what are you going to do for the talent show? You're going to perform, aren't you? You know, I actually hadn't thought about it yet. Well, you should. I know the girls will bend the rules a little and let you go on without an audition. After all, this whole talent show wouldn't be happening without you. But I still need a talent. Just think about it. I'm sure you'll figure out something. You really are an extraordinary person, you know? People just aren't like you at Athena. What do you mean? It's just, there's a lot more politics there. People don't go out of their way to help each other. Kat, what's the holdup? I better go. Anyways, thanks again, Loren. I'll see you at the talent show. Don't forget, you need a talent too. Okay, right, Loren's getting a talent. Hey, Loren, I heard you were having some trouble figuring out what your talent is. Yeah, maybe I can help. Let's talk about it. Well, the main thing is that it's important to try picking something fun. It doesn't have to be something that you're good at. Just go with your gut. Okay, I've got an idea. What do you pick? Singing, fire juggling, puppet rock opera for sure. That's unusual. You know me, I like to be different. Can you guess what Loren's talent is? I would love to do a puppet rock opera. Oh, like I watched this video of like, I think it was, what's it called? Ratzia's Shadow. It was like a video I found of somebody who'd done like Ratzia's Shadow as a puppet thing, puppet rock opera. Oh, it kicked ass, it was amazing. And so, on the day of the talent show, hey Loren, I hope you've been practicing your act, I can't wait to see it. Well, you'll have to, Loren's performance is going to be the finale. It is? Our little way of saying thank you. Now, are you ready for this talent show? It's time for the talent show. Get everybody ready. Okay, here we go. Got the dancers, got the skaters, got the emo who needs a leveling. Lacey walks to the front of the stage and a spotlight snaps onto her. Well, hello! Welcome everyone to Athena Academy's annual talent show. Woo! First, a special thanks to our friends here for hosting us in our time of need. Loren, none of this would be possible without you. Thanks, Lacey. Yeah, go Loren! And now it's time for the talent. Let's get the show started. Our skate tricks are gonna rock. Break a leg, everyone! And so, the talent show begins. The dancers and cheerleaders put on an incredible dance display. Woo! The skaters show off ridiculous aerial tricks on the half-pipe. Yes, nailed it. And the mumblecore performance is a hit. I guess I learned a lot that summer. More than I realized back then, when it was all just happening, you know? Lydia, Ty Lee, and Tony Hawk just performed in a talent show. And then it's time for more performances. Nishan's magic show astounds and amazes, with Mia acting as his lovely assistant. And now I shall saw my lovely, talkative assistant in half. If you screw this up, you'll be hearing from my lawyers. Wait a minute, if this is your trick, why do you need all those plants and benches? Misdirection. Autumn, Julian, Wes, and Peyton put on a dramatic reenactment of the battle against the worst of Hearst. Grrr, you loserly losers won't ever be free of my bullying. I'm Max Warren, and I'm just awful. Sorry, Max, you might use every underhanded trick in the book,
but you'll never defeat our spirit.
The crowd applauds. You overhear Lacey whispering to Bridget. Did you see that Julian guy?
How could I look at anyone else?
Don't get any ideas. I'm calling dibs. Huh? Later, the girls from Athena perform. A trio of Athena girls model Bridget's dress designs.
These are the same designs that were featured in the Paris Fashion Week. Gorgeous as always, Bridget.
Catherine plays a slow, haunting melody on her violin. When she's done, everyone breaks out into applause. Woo!
Oh, thanks, everyone.
And Lacey does an acrobatic gymnastics routine on the balance bar that ends with a double backflip dismount. Whew!
Perfect landing. We're just about ready to end this talent show, but don't worry, we've saved the best for last. Loren is going to astound us with a secret, never-before-seen talent.
Are you ready for this, Loren? Yeah, but I could use some help. Time for my talent. Here goes. Loren and a classmate. I'm going to use Ellie, because she looks nuts. And who else looks crazy? Ellie and Haku, the two mascots. Thanks for helping. I know a puppet rock opera is a little silly. Are you kidding? When I heard that's all she had planned, I couldn't resist. Yeah, this is going to be awesome. Well, as long as it isn't a total disaster. The curtain pulls back. The spotlight hits you, and it's time to perform. Here goes. A felt-covered set of an underwater castle rolls into place on stage. You and your assistants crouch behind it, puppets in hand. You lift your puppet, a purple-coloured mermaid, into view and begin speaking while you mouth the puppet's words. Is there no place for me under the sea? Fish puppets pop up all around your puppet as a guitar riff blasts in the background. Not in the sea, no, no, dear me. Then where shall my love be? Go out and see. Yes, I agree. Haku tries to slide in front of you but knocks into the set. The castle hiding you and your team wavers and starts to fall. Ah! Grab it! You deftly grab the set and keep it upright. Whew, that was a close one. Good hands, Loren. No problem. Now let's finish this puppet show. You and your friends perform the exciting puppet finale where your mermaid puppet finds love. The crowd bursts into applause.
That was weird, but surprisingly fun.
I loved it. It wasn't bad for a puppet show. You and your friends take a bow as the talent show comes to a close. Loren, Ellie, and Haku just performed in a talent show.
The talent show was a huge success. This is way better than when we added that host.
Yeah, and we owe it all to Loren. It was fun. I feel like we owe your entire school big time. Ugh, I've got an idea. Our annual cotillion is coming up.
It's a highlight of the year, an elegant formal ball for the entire school.
Would your school like to be our guest of honor? A cotillion, I could finally wear my limited edition crystal encrusted drop-waist ball gown.
Oh, I can wear my chiffon one-shoulder princess cut dress.
And, I could go shopping.
Fun.
So we all agree you'll be our guest of the annual cotillion. We'd love to. Now that's all settled. Lacey turns to Julian, resting her hand on his chest. Julian, I picked you to be my date. The talent show was a success, and you even made some friends, but is the cotillion going to cause some drama for you and your school? Find out in the next quest. Okay. I mean, that sounds pretty fun. I'm excited about the cotillion. But it looks like it's going to be a multiple part thing. That could be the next story arc, so I'm going to stop for that. And maybe try out one of these. Okay, I've decided on doing one more quest for the day. It's going to be Nishan's Fanfiction 2.0. It looks like it's a special rings quest that just popped up. So, another day, another installment of my epic fanfiction. This guy is writing epic friend fiction. You and Wes are leaving the library after a long study session when you spot Nishan lounging in an armchair with his laptop. He raises a neon green slushie in greeting. Dude, is that Atomic Apple? It is indeed. I'm treating myself to celebrate the start of book 2 of my fanfiction. Hold on. What's book 2 about? If I remember correctly, book 1 was all about us, and And it ended with an epic battle against Baron von Max? Correct. Book 2 will be in a similar vein. With the mighty stroke of my keyboard, I'm going to chronicle how we foiled Baron von Max's greatest scheme. Nishan turns his laptop to show you a webpage. See that? I've been getting a ton of kudos on my fic, the people want more. And you're delivering? Who's in this story of yours? Well, there's the ever-heroic Loren, Pirate Captain Julian, Ice Queen Mia, the list goes on. And I'm Agent Nishan, brilliant scientist and government super soldier. Nice, hey, you should write me in. Wait, the ultra-awesome yet super low-profile Wes wants me to include him in my fic? Sure, why not? I bet it'd be cool. Okay, no takebacks, this is happening! Book 2 is gonna be next level. Maybe I'll even include a few of our newest friends. You guys are gonna stick around and help me brainstorm, right? Help Nishan write an epic adventure about your friends and choose how the outlandish scenes play out. Yeah, why not? Start the quest to see your classmates as you've never seen them before, including the All-Stars. Oh no. Well, hopefully I've got enough All-Stars for this. You and Wes look over Nishan's shoulder as he pulls up a document on his laptop. You read the title. You know what, it's nice that we're also encouraging of him, like, writing friend fiction. Remember the episode of Bob's Burgers where Tammy's, like, trying to make Tina feel bad about her friend fiction? High School Saga, Book 2, Hour of Heroes. Well, let's hear what you've got, Nish. I'm thinking for your introduction, a ruggedly handsome and wily outlaw named Deadeye West tips Agent Nishan off about Baron von Max's nefarious plans. I like the ruggedly handsome part, it's true to life. So Agent Nishan discovers Baron von Max's schemes, and I'm not sure what happens after that, but I do know that the story will culminate in a duel at high noon between Deadeye West and Baron von Max. Love it. Why don't you start with what you know, then work toward that ending? Good idea, let's see. Nishan cracks his knuckles, then begins tapping away at his keyboard. Agent Nishan steps into an alleyway, shattered glass crushing underneath his boots. Loren follows close behind. The trail ends here, but why all the subterfuge? Who wanted us to find this place? I did. A ruggedly handsome cowboy steps out of the shadows. He tips his hat at Agent Nishan. The name's Deadeye West, and I've got dirt on Baron von Max. What do you know? The Baron's got a new airship, and he's using it to smuggle precious ores across the border. But that's a violation of the trade deal we have with Hurstlandia and Athenium. And what does he get out of this? The Baron doesn't need more wealth. This is bigger than just a black market operation. There's something rotten in the state of Hurstlandia. Loren's helping a friend write fanfiction. Have you ever written fanfiction? Yes. Oodles and caboodles. Very. A lot. Yes, I have. Just as Nishan finishes up in the chapter, Peyton walks into the library. Nishan, I just saw your tweet about writing book 2. Why didn't you tell me, I want to be in on this? Peyton, I tweeted that like 20 seconds ago. I know, sorry I'm late, but look who I brought along! Write us into your fic, Nishan. Beckett or a gamer except Sakura. Let's use Beckett because we have him. In the library, Peyton waves Beckett forward. Ta-da! I have the perfect new addition to your fanfiction. Writing is a kind of magic, and I'd be honored if you included me in the spell you're casting. Sure, why not? This works out great, you're just in time for the next chapter. Nishan scrolls to a fresh page and starts typing. Back at the main operations base, Agent Nishan checks in with his team of heroes. I leave everything here to us. Oh wait, no, this is a pirate Julie, isn't it? So, I leave everything here to us. We'll guard the fort from any scurvy landlubbers while you're away. If anyone tries to sneak in, I'll blast them with my rainbow love beam. Or I'll zap them with my balance sword. And then I'll paint a humiliating portrait of them. Sounds like this place is in good hands. Deadeye West, Loren, Beckett, and I will infiltrate Baron von Max's airship. It's do or die. Loren, Beckett, and Deadeye West climb into the Nishmobile and it flies away, with Agent Nishan at the controls. It pulls up alongside Baron von Max's airship and Loren radios in. Pizza delivery for Baron von Max, let us in. A hatch opens up and the 4 intrepid heroes sneak onto the ship. As Agent Nishan rounds a corner, he spots a squadron of guards coming down the hallway. He hisses to his team, "We've got to get past those guards." Nishan types furiously as he chronicles the infiltration of Baron von Max's airship. Spotting the squadron of armored guards, Agent Nishan signals his team to fall back. Oh no, this isn't good. Judging by the insignia on their armor, they're Hurstlandia Special Forces. We can't afford to engage them. Yeah, the moment they see us, they'll know we aren't pizza delivery. I'll handle this. Agent Nishan walks over to a console attached to a nearby wall. He taps out a complex string of commands, and a metal door slides across the hallway, blocking the guards from view. That door won't stay closed for long. Let's go! Agent Nishan quickly crosses the hallway, followed by Deadeye West, Loren, ... What do you do? Ah, run! Right on their heels, Loren makes it to the other side. That was close. Beckett dashes over to join the others, but it's too late. The metal door slides open and the guards see Beckett. Hey, we've got trespassers. Looks like we have a fight on our hands. No, I'll stay and hold them off. You guys have to figure out Baron von Max's plans and stop them. With a look of grim determination, Beckett runs straight at the guards. For justice! He bares his teeth in a snarl as he transforms into an adorable puppy. Back in the library, Peyton jumps up and twirls around.
Oh my gosh, this is the absolute best.
I'm a were-puppy? Well, I guess that's original. Please, proceed. Nishan continues writing. Beckett the were-puppy barks at the guards and they're instantly enchanted.
Oh no, the puppy's too cute. I can feel my cruel heart melting.
Who's a good dog? Who's a good dog? Your bravery won't be forgotten, Beckett. Loren just snuck into an airship with an outlaw and a secret agent. What exactly is Loren up to? Nishan pauses his writing to check his phone. Oh hey, word's getting around that I'm working on book 2 and taking requests.
I might have live tweeted your writing.
I don't blame you. I'm loving my scenes so far. You make an amazing were-puppy. Ah, praise the lifeblood of writers. Now, who should I write into my fic next? What to write next? My imagination's the only limit. That and my laptop battery. Chase. Let's go Chase. Nishan scrolls through his Twitter feed and texts. He points out a text to you. Nishan, my good man, I would not be terribly averse to making an appearance in your writing. Oh, I bet Chase would fit right in on an airship. Light bulb, I know just what to write. Here we go. Agent Nishan, Loren, and Deadeye West sneak through Baron von Max's airship, heading for the control room. As they pass the banquet room, Baron von Max's muffled conversation can be heard behind the closed doors. They pause, pressing their ears to the cracks so they can distinguish the words. Thank you for inviting me here, Baron von Max. This airship of yours is wonderful. Cheers, Chase, to friendship among royalty. And the fall of neighboring kingdoms. The fall of... What do you mean by that? Oh, haven't I told you? I've been smuggling valuable metals across the border, and I plan to frame the other kingdoms for it. Every treaty and alliance ever forged between their nations will be broken, and I will emerge the new leader. So that's what the Baron's been planning. A gauntlet-clad hand yanks Deadeye West away from the door. We've got you. The guard drags Agent Nishan, Deadeye West, and Loren into the banquet room. Chase and Baron von Max, both in their elegant garb of royalty, jump to their feet. What is the meaning of this?
Sir, we found these 3 eavesdropping outside,
and we've got another one of them handcuffed in the hold. Agent Nishan, I should have known you would try to foil my plans for world domination. Now here you are, my prisoner. We're not afraid of you. Max paces closer. He grins, his teeth flashing. Loren takes a step back, fists clenched. Oh, don't be afraid. I don't bite. Hard. Ew. You won't get away with this, Baron. I already have. Guards, take them away. We can drop them off in the middle of the Athenium desert. A kind fate, don't you think? The guards escort the 3 to individual jail cells, but moments later, the cell doors swing open. Come along, quickly now. I'm getting you all out. Duke Cunningham, but why? Aren't you the Baron's good friend? I was, not anymore. I had no idea the man was on the wrong side of the law. Thank you for freeing us. We'll repay this favor. No need, just stop the Baron. That's all I ask. We will. Baron von Max's day of reckoning has arrived. A member of the royal family just broke Loren out of captivity. Since when did Loren have friends in high places? In the library, Nishan's phone buzzes with a barrage of texts. I can't believe it. A ton of people want to be included in my fic. And here come even more. Wait, you want to be in my fic too? Really? Oh, I don't have Talia. I'll have to go with the student gov. I'll go with Buzz. Your friends gather around Nishan, all asking to be included in his writing. My constituents tell me that fanfiction is the hot thing right now. If it's not too much trouble, I'd love to make an appearance. What do you think, Nishan? Nishan glances from his phone to the people around him. This is a lot of people, but I can make it work. I'll just write everyone into the climactic battle scene. Nishan starts a new chapter. Agent Nishan leads the way, racing across the central bridge of the airship. We need to make it to the control room, then we can hack the system and turn the ship around. Just one problem, we got company. The prisoners are loose! After them! At the word of the captain of the guard, an entire battalion comes running in. No! We're surrounded! This is it, guys, our last stand. Suddenly, an air vent hits the ground with a clatter. Several warriors dressed in camouflage drop down from the ceiling. Sorry, are we late to the party? Sakurabot sent us in its backup, and it looks like we made it just in time. More and more guards stream onto the central bridge, surrounding Agent Nishan and his compatriots. There's too many of them. We'll have to fight our way out to get to the control room. Roger that. Agent Nishan trips a guard and grabs a shock spear while Loren, What do? Cast a spell, breathe fire, do a kung fu. I breathe fire. Rah! Loren bellows out a stream of bright blue fire at the guards. They scramble back. There's more where that came from. Deadeye West levels his laser blaster at the oncoming guards and picks them off one by one. Eat laser. Buzz waves a thick book at the guards. You leave me no choice, I'm gonna filibuster you. From Star Command. And no one leaves the floor until I'm done. Meanwhile, Ezra lets out a sharp whistle. 10 small monsters of all different colors appear out of nowhere. It can't be. Ezra is the legendary master of the power golems? You know it. I've even got the pizza element golem. Ezra nimbly dodges a guard, then shouts, Power golems, attack! The brave band of warriors manages to defeat Baron von Max's guards. We have no choice. Squad, retreat! Come on, let's get to the control room before the reinforcements arrive. Back in real life, Nishan glances at Buzz. What do you think? It's fantastic. You have my full approval. Loren and a few friends just defeated a battalion of guards on an airship. How did Loren pull that off? The next day, you stop by the nerd hangout and find Nishan lying on the ground. He's curled around his laptop, looking wild-eyed and exhausted. Oh no, Nish! Nishan, why are you on the floor? Are you okay? I'm fine. I just thought being horizontal would help my brain juices flow better. I've written several more pages. Want to take a look? I've been writing for so long I can't even tell if this stuff is good anymore. You sit on the floor of the nerd hangout next to Nishan. Now, I want your honest opinion on this new chapter, okay? Of course. You take Nishan's laptop and start reading. In the control room, Loren helps Agent Nishan hack into the main system of the airship. Hurry! The Baron's got reinforcements on the way! I'm trying, but some kind of anomaly is altering the time-space signature. I can't... The air wavers, and a portal snaps open. It pulls Agent Nishan and Loren in, and drops the two of them into a glass room. Outside, the sky is pitch black, save for the distant twinkle of 4 moons. Where are we? What just happened? Judging from the number of moons, we're in Galaxy 9. Another portal zaps open. Mia steps out, resplendent in her Ice Queen gown. Sakurabot holds the edge of the portal open with a metal arm. Ugh, we leave you guys alone for 1 second and you end up in another galaxy? Come on, we're taking you back to Earth. Loren and Agent Nishan follow Mia and the Sakurabot back through the portal to the control room, where the fashion police await. Halt! I'm required by law to arrest anyone committing a fashion crime. The policeman surveys the people in the room for a brief moment. What do you think? Everyone here is looking gorgeous. You're all free to go. Fashion police out. The police vanish into thin air. Then the air fills with the clatter of hooves. Star Sailor Peyton rides in on a snow-white steed. In real life, Nishan takes back his laptop to delete the sentence. Maybe the snow-white steed should be a magical unicorn like Peyton wanted. That could work. No, wait. How about a wild boar like Julian suggested? Or what if... I don't know. Lauren's friend is having some trouble writing the perfect scene. Does that ever happen to you? Yes, all the time in my own fanfiction. Now that I've reread this, I've realized the whole book's a disaster. Admitted Loren, that last chapter was horrible. I wouldn't say that, it's just a little crowded. There's a lot going on. I knew it! I'm a failure of a writer. I should just turn in my keyboard and never type anything ever again. Don't be silly. You just need to go back to your original plans. Stop trying to cram everyone into the story. But it's what the people want. Yeah, but your fanfiction should be about what you want to write. That's what matters. You know, you're right. Let me redo this. Let's hear it, Nishan. What happens to Deadeye West in the final chapter? The following week, all of your friends gather in the quad for a reading of Nishan's fanfiction. He distributes several copies. Welcome one, welcome all to the release of High School Saga Book 2. Oh, the cover for Book 2 is even more amazing than Book 1's. Agreed, the world definitely needs a picture of you and Peyton riding a sparkling rainbow dragon. I'll be reading an excerpt from the final chapter. It takes place in a desert ghost town. The breeze sends a few tumbleweeds rolling. When the dust clears, Deadeye West comes face to face with Baron von Max. We've got your airship. You have nowhere to run, Baron. It's over. I don't think so, Deadeye West. I challenge you to a duel. Every member of the Nishkateers arrives in the deserted ghost town, just in time for Deadeye West's duel at high noon. You sure about this? It's not too late to back down. We've got agents on standby. Say the word, and we'll arrest Baron von Max. No duel necessary. Thanks, but I have to do this. My honor as an outlaw is at stake. I have to answer the Baron's challenge. Aye, you do, but the Baron's a tricky land flea. I have a hunch that this here duel won't go as planned. I know, right? Anyone who's immune to my moon love beam is mega dangerous. It's 12:00:00, high noon, exactly. You're up, Deadeye. Deadeye West and Baron von Max stand back to back. The two of them take 10 steps away from each other. Now, draw! Baron Von Max pulls out his laser blaster, but Deadeye West beats him to it. With the lightning flash reflexes, Deadeye West aims and fires. The laser beam zooms towards Baron Von Max. No! The Baron explodes into a cloud of shrieking bats. They dodge the laser beam and fly upward in a writhing mass. I'll be back. With that, the Baron soars into the sky and away from the ghost town. He escaped, but he can't run forever. Cheer up, we saved the day, and that's what matters.
Yay for Deadeye West and us! We're awesome too!
Come on, let's head back to the base. Pizza's on me. Loren's friend wrote an ending where the side of good prevails. What do you think of happy endings? I love them. Nishan flips over the last page. The end.
Bravo! That was awesome, Nishan!
Yeah, it wasn't too bad. Really? You think so? You aren't disappointed that I didn't fit in everyone's requests? I can't speak for everyone else, but I think it worked out great. I mean, I was there, so... I like the final duel. It was cool. Okay, but can we talk about how Max became a vampire at the end? I did not see that coming. Me neither, it was quite the plot twist. But I've been seeding that since book 1. There's been a million clues. If Max gets to be a vampire, I want to be one too. A pirate vampire. No promises. So what's next for Agent Nishan? You'll have to read book 3 to find out. Alright, okay, I'm gonna stop there. It's been nice to get back into High School Story. I thought that first quest was kind of rubbish, but the second one I liked, the talent show, and then obviously I always like a bit of just like fun goofing around. Hopefully I will do more soon, but thank you very much for watching this video. If you've made it this far, thank you. And you will see me again if there is another one. Goodbye.